Morning, Bryce.
Morning.
Thanks for doing this. With the first question we have today, Elias Grigoriadis.
That's about Bryce has been, almost a half dozen games now that you've been playing this double pivot with Nathan. I think maybe last game, despite the result, was one of your stronger efforts. How do you think you're coming along in that position, and how different is it from that 10 role that you've been playing beforehand?
Yeah, I mean, obviously playing with Natan make things a little bit easier. Having somebody that's played there before and knows the role, and then just kind of learning, I guess, from him, and then taking a little bit of understanding the new role. Maybe I've taken a few games or to get used to, but no, I mean, I enjoy it. You get on the ball a lot. I guess the difference between that position and up top is you kind of can see everything. When I get the ball, I'm facing forward. Kind of, I guess, like I said before, get the ball a lot, dictate the play a little bit. And then obviously on the defensive side, it requires something else. And then obviously when you lose the ball, you're not up top in the final third. You're in the middle of the pitch or on top of your 18. So trying to minimize the loss of possession because you're in an area where teams can take advantage of it. But no, I mean, I enjoy it and just trying to help the team as much as I can.
Another question for Bryce. Max Truman.
Hi, Bryce.
How's it going?
With the imminent returns of Piet and Choignard from Team Canada, do you see yourself staying in the sixth position, or do you see yourself moving higher up the pitch, please?
That's a question you're going to have to ask the coach. So, I don't know. I don't make the decisions.
Thank you.
Please raise your hand. Yes.
I know that it is a question for Laurent, but from personal preference, how comfortable do you feel in that spot, and do you see yourself playing in the eight long term?
Yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable. It's like I said before. It's you get on the ball a lot. You get to face forward. I guess that kind of fits my style of play, my attributes in a sense. But I mean, who knows where I see myself playing in the future, what position. In the end, that's up to the coach on what he thinks I can do to help the team the most. And so, yeah, I guess we'll just see what happens going forward. And I'm just going to focus on kind of playing my game the best of my abilities and trying to help the team get points. So.
No more questions? All right. Thank you, Bryce.
Thank you.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good. Any questions? Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
On the road, I want to talk about a bit about just the defensive, the progression at least. It's been, kind of up and down the last two games as well. You've been conceding goals again. Do you think maybe the lack of having the same back line for an extended run kind of leads into that?
You could say that, but the way that we've been giving up goals, it's kind of been like us shooting ourselves in the foot. So to really answer that question, I don't think so. Obviously, if you have a more familiar back line, game in and game out, obviously you do have tendencies to know what other guys on the back line is going to do or whatnot. But I don't think that's the case with this team. The case with us, with the up and downs, is us shooting ourselves in the foot and giving the ball away at times when we shouldn't be giving the ball away.
Another question? Maxime.
Hi, Raheem. We saw one of the other starting wing back take a mask out of his shirts after his first goal with CF Montreal. Do you also have something?
No. No, I'm not. I'm not as charismatic as Juan. Hopefully, I can get a goal like him, but you won't see a celebration like that. I'll tell you that much.
Yes.
Raheem, it's kind of odd to think about maybe wingbacks complementing each other, especially since you guys play on opposite sides of the field. But do you guys think that you guys have not different approaches to the game, but you do kind of maybe balance the defense out? Have you ever considered what the both of you bring, and has y'all ever talked to you about just how much you guys maybe approach the wingback position differently?
Yeah. Well, obviously we have a lot of profiles in terms of wingbacks. We have Lassie, Lapalainen, we have Juan, we have me, we have Ilias. We have guys with different profiles. Obviously, Juan is more of a sprinter, more of a guy that likes to get in behind and cause problems for the back line. I'm more of a guy that likes to be in the defensive half, but I'm not as fast as Juan and won't make runs like him in behind. But I like to try to combine, connect, and play final passes and whatnot. As I said before, as I allude to what you said about Laurent and asking us or talking to us about the wingback position, one of the first things he said in preseason is the wingback position is a very demanding position, one of the most important positions. Obviously, this is with our wingbacks, me and him, me and Juan. We're very attack minded, but we still want to do the work defensively. That was one of the first things he said prior to me even joining this club. So yeah, we have different profiles. Obviously, guys play to our profiles, and yeah. Basically, that's it.
Please raise your hand if you have a question. No, that's it.
All right, thank you guys. You guys have a good one. See ya.
Salut Laurent, comment ça va?
Salut, merci, c'est très bien et toi?
Oui, très bien. Je veux savoir à quoi on peut s'attendre des Whitecaps de Vancouver au niveau footballistique. Là, on se prépare à quoi avant d'affronter Vancouver? C'est une équipe qu'on ne voit pas souvent dans l'Est.
Ouais, c'est un mélange de équipe pragmatique et organisée et en même temps avec trop de temps, ils sont aussi capables de faire des bonnes combinaisons et des bonnes overloads wide. En général 3-4-3 ou 3-5-2, mais voilà, je les trouve pas hyper élaborés. Maintenant, comme je le répète, dès qu'ils sont en confort dans une zone médiante, ils sont capables de aussi combiner avec des joueurs qui se projettent vite vers l'avant. Donc voilà, je connais bien l'entraîneur, très organisé défensivement, zonal avec un pur back three derrière, pas back five, vraiment c'est spécial et intéressant.
Olivier Brett.
Merci beaucoup, Laurent. Peut-être une question, si on se projette un peu au-delà du match de ce soir. On leur souhaite pas, on leur souhaite de poursuivre jusqu'en demi-finale, mais est-ce qu'un scénario où si le Canada est éliminé ce soir, les internationaux pourraient être disponibles dès demain soir?
Oh, je préfère préparer sans. C'est pas quelque chose que j'ai travaillé avec le staff. Voilà, on prépare avec les joueurs qu'on a là. On n'est pas dans cette éventualité-là. Ça me paraît un peu compliqué pour ce scénario-là, pour plein de raisons.
Maxime, une autre question?
Oui. Laurent, il n'y a plus beaucoup de blessés. Ça doit te faire du bien. Là. Il n'en reste plus beaucoup sur la liste des blessés. Il y a quand même Samuel Mathieu et Joel Waterman qui sont en équipe nationale. Les seuls, peut-être, points d'interrogation qu'on voyait à l'entraînement cette semaine, c'est Lasseter qui était arrivé tardivement, puis Mason Toy qui était en solitaire. Est-ce que les deux joueurs sont disponibles pour ce week-end?
Les deux joueurs se sont entraînés normalement hier et sont disponibles pour ce week-end. Ouais.
Merci. In English, Elias.
Merci, Pat. Hi, Laurent. We talked
Hi.
to Braves about this a little bit earlier. With with the performances that Nadal and Brace have been putting in, they've been solid. And with the imminent return of Samuel and Mathieu, have you at all thought about what the future of the midfield could look like this season? Have you thought about different formations, or is it really, the best two guys get in, and that's that?
If I thought about switching formation, because I don't hear you really well, I'm sorry. C'est ça qu'il a dit?
Information par rapport aux joueurs qui vont si plusieurs
Hmm.
dans le milieu de terrain.
Okay. If I'm going to switch formation when everybody's going to be back, what's the question?
Elias?
Yeah, just how you thought about different configurations for your midfield, or is it really just, you're sticking with your two guys?
Yeah, we're gonna evaluate that. Of course, that's gonna be a lot of quality people in the midfield. But we have now a lot of off forwards healthy too. Is it gonna change the way we're gonna approach formation wise? Maybe, but we don't want to improvise that. We will need the time to experiment and get on the same page. We're just not gonna throw new formations. For me, mid 3-5-2, 3-4-3, it's really similar. The real question would be whether or not we go through a set back four. That would be the main thing. Now that I put 3 midfielders instead of 3 forwards, for me it's pretty much the same thing.
Axel?
Oui, Laurent. Il y a 7 jours, tu nous as dit, quand on a demandé pourquoi Victor ne voulait pas porter le brassard, que tu avais oublié de lui en parler, puis tu allais lui en parler après. 7 jours plus tard, est-ce qu'il t'a répondu pourquoi le brassard, il jonglait un peu avec?
Oui, il m'a dit, c'est exactement ce que j'aime bien donner le bénéfice du doute. Souvent, je me trompe et de temps en temps, j'ai raison. Il m'a juste confirmé qu'il savait pas comment gérer le truc. Il s'y attendait pas et il pensait pas être légitime parce qu'il avait pas joué dernièrement assez de matchs et voilà. Donc, mais il m'a aussi confirmé que si je voulais lui redonner, il le prendrait avec fierté et honneur. Donc,
Est-ce qu'on a une autre question pour Laurent ce matin? Another question for Laurent? Non? Merci tout le monde. Merci Laurent.
merci, bonne journée.